Hey folks, Ryan Davis here. We have a special quick look EX today for you. Vinny Caravella's joining me. That doesn't make it special.
Oh.
That makes it common.
Okay.
But Maxwell from GameSpot.
All the way from across the hall.
That makes it
making
exotic.
the long
That's
trek
right.
down here.
I reached across the hallway, which is to say I emailed Sean McInnes yesterday.
I heard there'd be dinosaurs in these parts.
Yeah, that's the understanding. We've got Ashton Anderson from Lukewarm Media, co-founder, as well as I understand the main genius behind Primal.
All around
Carnage.
The John Hammond of Dinosaurs.
The John Hammond of Dinosaurs versus Men in Primal Carnage. So you guys have created a team-based first-person shooter where it's dinosaurs against men.
Is it all multiplayer? Is it straight multiplayer
It is
throughout?
completely a multiplayer experience.
You guys are ridiculous. I love it. Let's see it in action.
It's Carnage, man, all the way through. So
I hope of the Primal
prepare
variety.
for that.
Let's go ahead and also preface here as we load up and connect that
Sure.
this is pre-beta. So if you see some funky stuff, know that it's still in the works, still on the way.
But this is all historically accurate, right? This is
All of
the
it.
historical record.
So, I mean, I guess my first question here is, who was watching Jurassic Park while high and decided video game?
it was the whole team culture to basically get high and watch Jurassic Park every night during the development of Primal Carnage.
We figured there's like a placard hanging up over the door that has that written on there.
You cannot work on the game unless you're stoned and you have watched Jurassic Park. It's mandatory.
It's part of getting jumped in. It's like when you get into a gang, right?
Pretty much. It's like initiative.
All right, so you're going to start off on the human side, disappointingly. I'm just going to say.
Yeah,
we got to tease it out.
Hey, man, I can switch it up. But
No.
Humans
I think
it's
your
horrifying.
instincts, your instincts are correct here.
Most dangerous animal.
Okay, so the good part is, in our game mode, it's a team deathmatch style game right now. But every team gets to play as each side for a balance factor. So we will be on the dinosaur team soon enough. So let's load into this here.
So we've got 5 different characters. I assume class differences between them.
Yes, this is the Commando class. He's kind of like the spray and pray of the game. We wanted to have multiple classes, but we also want to have classes that are very easy to pick up. For example, all characters have 3 abilities, but he's the only character that has 1 weapon that actually covers all 3 abilities. Like, for example, he has his melee, he has his burst fire, he has his rocket, and he's just a very easy class to pick up and get into the game. If you're not a hardcore gamer, or even if you are, then you're good to go.
I'm going to say if you're hardcore about this, you're probably the pterodactyl. But,
yeah, pretty much. That or the trapper.
But we'll get to that, I guess. So I'm gonna ask my next first question
I
here.
think it speaks for itself at this point.
How do you balance for just the breadth, the huge difference between the abilities of the dinosaurs and the humans?
He wants to know, are there dinosaurs that have guns strapped to them?
Absolutely not. No jetpacks either. The thing about our game of balancing is actually it's more harder to balance the levels around these classes as opposed to the characters themselves. I mean, like for example, like games that are most traditional team deathmatch, it's gun versus gun, and it's range versus range. Whereas our game, the dinosaurs are all melee based, and you have characters that are like the size of a T-Rex. Like you can't access in different areas, and you have characters that can fly, and so we really had to create a rule of thumbs with our design and our mechanics. Like for example, this building over here, we needed to make sure that we had areas like this where the Rex cannot enter, but other characters can. Things like dinosaur cages laying around that you can run into to kind of avoid a Rex as he's coming towards you. So really just more level design that allowed us to balance it. From a class perspective, we had to really balance it from a side of, well, hey, if the Raptors can get kills faster than gunning down as a human, then we need to allow both teams to play each side. And plus, it helps with the fact that people really want to get in this game and play as a dinosaur, so we got to give equal opportunity. Yeah. Oh, I would hope so. I mean, that's the main thing of this game.
That's 50% of it.
Is it always humans versus dinosaurs?
Yes.
Okay.
What else
correct.
do you want?
Dinosaur versus dinosaur.
Oh, okay. Not like aliens versus dinosaurs, or
aliens versus ninjas versus pirates versus
skunks.
dinosaurs.
No, I would just.
Republicans.
I could see there being some value in that, but yeah, I would not want humans versus humans.
See,
my God.
Raptors, man, they hunt in packs and just take you down.
Clever girl.
And that's the one thing you notice in this game
God,
too is
Patrick
that
is just so pissed that he's not here right
now.
now.
I know. We'll just be doing bad Jurassic Park quotes the entire time. Clever woman.
Yep.
All right, so this is the Pathfinder. He's a support class for the human team. And I mean, he's just as simple as it gets to. I mean, you know, he's a shotgun. Everyone loves the shotgun in game, first-person shooters. I know I do. And dinosaurs have to get close anyway, so it's a perfect opportunity to have a shotgun. And also, if you notice already, is that we keep the UI very consistent between all classes, all characters, even the control schemes, all the same. And that's very important across the board, but every character plays differently.
Now, were those some sort of tranquilizing darts or something there?
That's just the ammo box.
Okay.
For the human team.
Okay.
So what I just did here, I threw that flare, and what I do with that, I set perimeters, which basically, when a dinosaur enters the radius of this flare, he'll get blinded, he can't see shit, so.
Stupid dinosaurs.
Now, is the Pathfinder then the only class that has access to those flares, or is that something you got from the item box?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is part of his role
He's the flare man.
On the team here.
But when you see me play the dinosaur side and you see those flares, they're very, very useful. They're not just colorful and pretty, I assure you.
So is there are you guys talking about the setup for this, or is there any, do we just need to know it's people versus dinosaurs?
Oh, goddamn!
Whoa!
I mean, like, there's going to be a story. I mean, there'll be like little hidden things in the game that.
But it seems like this is,
follow them, but
this is premise. This is not story. This is
correct.
Like,
yeah.
Okay.
We want to focus more on the gameplay elements and just leave it open to do a story eventually.
I can put the pieces together.
Yeah.
It just
Look,
needs,
there's dinosaurs and there's people.
Right.
Just needs to be
people have
Carnage,
guns.
man.
Yeah.
A to B to C, man.
So this is actually a pretty large game we have going here, so you see how intense it gets. But one thing I was saying before that everyone needs to know is that, like, in our game, if it's 2 versus 2, it's just as fun, but it's a completely different experience because you have the feeling of being hunted because it's just 4 people in the game. Like, you're kind of stealthing around trying to.
I was gonna say, I noticed like everyone's kind of gravitating to this middle complex, but I ran around this level before we started up the demo here today, and there's considerable amount of space outside of the compound here.
Yeah.
And it is a much different feeling environment too.
This is the very arena-based map. The thing is, like, our QA testers are pro. I mean, they play the game religiously, like, daily. So, I mean, because we pull our testers right from our community, and they just love it. They play every day, but they know, like, the ins and outs of this map, and they know where to go, how to do it. So
what? Let's talk about the Rex here, because he's huge. He seems pretty quick.
One-hitter quitter.
It seems like, if he's going to chomp you, that's pretty much your dunzo, right?
Yep, pretty much. I don't think anyone ever survived the Rex bite, so.
Do you, like, again, I guess it kind of comes back to the balancing issue of, like, do you create more reward for taking down the Rex, or is that still just a kill?
It's still a kill, but the thing is, like I said, every class has some pros and cons. I mean, if he can't get in the buildings, he's not as mobile, and there's also might be a cap on how many Rex you can play at a time.
Okay.
But going back to what we said about a skill system, like, for example, the Pteranodon, he's not the easiest to get kills compared to a Raptor. So if we had the game mode based on kills, it wouldn't be, I mean, it'd be okay, but I feel like we have to have some kind of point system which allows characters to basically rack up points based on something special you might do. As, like, if you take down a Rex, maybe you get like 20 points or something, and that can be put towards a victory.
But, all of that pales in the face of a fiery T-Rex running around the level. You see that, and you don't really need anything else. You're getting spit on here.
I don't even know how that happened.
So are there no class restrictions on, like, how many T-Rexes or how many Pathfinders can be active?
No, there's no restrictions. I mean, the Rex is the only one we might have a cap, but I mean, it's not gonna be like a tank from Left 4 Dead or something where it's a special unit that you can only get at certain times. Like, we want to make it available so everybody can have a chance to play as the Rex. I mean, not everyone will want to play as the Rex, so because it's the same control system, but it's a completely different play style. You're not trying to bounce around on rooftops like a Raptor. But let's see. Oh, speaking of which.
Oh man, it's dinosaur time now.
I say it is totally dinosaur time.
Totally dinosaurs. So what different dinosaurs do we have?
Look at all these different dinosaurs.
Except not letting me select.
Oh. All right. Well, let's take a like we said before. This is a beta. Let's take a quick break, get it resorted, and we'll be back with dinosaurs. Okay, we're back here in action after having some dinosaur arguments. Apparently that was not the T-Rex in the last level.
Of course they had feathers.
That's right.
Obviously the T-Rex is better than the Spinosaurus.
Because I didn't know that. But we're going to go to dinosaurs now. What do we want to start off as here?
Oh my gosh, wait, this is creepy.
That's so weird.
I had to do it, man. I had
Point
to
one, I don't want to see...
All right, I'm done.
I'm getting the hard class out of the way first.
Oh,
Pterodactyl.
that's not real.
Take him to the porta potty. He's clearly got to go. It's right there. Oh God, yep.
Oh yeah. Got those bony hugging arms. Just want to give you a big hug.
Give Grandma a kiss. Oh, so good to see you, kids.
Can you? Oh man.
All right, let's get into the flying class.
Here we go.
Yeah, this has to be.
Over here.
Oh my god.
Main power is just creeping people out.
Yeah, I mean,
weird.
honestly, like to make a Lord of the Rings reference, man, it's like it looks like this, like when you're playing this game, you see him flying overhead. It was like that scene in the Two Towers of all the flying dragon creatures flying overhead.
Yeah.
It's really freaky.
I believe he's talking about the Nazgul.
Nazguls, yes, thank you.
That's not a T-Rex.
Which is
Okay.
also not
Yeah.
a T-Rex pro tip.
So the main thing with him is that
Let's keep the nerd stuff to dinosaurs today, okay? We don't need Lord of the Rings references gumming up the works.
Oh, look at him hopping around. Oh no. Oh, that's so creepy.
So obviously, you know, mobility is a big part here. You can see the whole of the arena.
yes, and
It looks like you've got
I
heat
know.
signatures
Yeah, do
on
do all the dinosaurs have this sort of?
yes,
heat
all
X-ray
dinosaurs
vision?
have a roar ability. Like for example, I just pressed Q, so now I just marked all the humans for a dinosaur team to see where they're located.
Nice.
Let's see if I can get this guy. You know, he is the hardest class to pick up, but he's very effective because he gives away positions, and you know, in a first-person shooter, you never really look up. So
Yes.
Oh,
His
It sounds like
friends took
he's
care
kind
of
of
him.
a support type class.
yeah.
Since he can mark other players.
I mean, right now we're focused on the core of the game, the foundation of it, the build upon. But once we start getting into other game modes, if we do, I mean, you know, he's going to be very, very useful. But right now, he's still a very good class if you get a hang of him. But he is a bit hard to pick up.
So right now we're just talking about team deathmatch is what we have in here.
Yes.
oh no.
Yep.
Is this
Do it.
You drop him
Do
and he's
it.
dead, or?
Shoot him down.
I know. Can you like bringing them up there to drop them to their death,
Yes.
or are you gonna like?
Oh,
chop
yeah.
on the face?
How
You don't
far,
see that very often, do you?
How far up can you fly?
Pretty high if I can get up there. Let's see.
Can you totally troll somebody by just picking them up and just?
Oh, dude, I
hanging
can
them out in
I can
the
drop
air the
them
entire
on
match?
top of this tower and start stacking them up and just leaving them there.
Wait,
for like one or two.
can he shoot you while he's attached to you? Can he like
No,
point the gun
but
up?
however, no. But I mean, if I was to drop a player, I mean, let's say I got picked up by a Pteranodon and I got dropped, I can start shooting up at the sky and take him down. Hopefully,
But what if you just hang out with him?
what if
I
what if you just hold him and then take him out of the entire game for the rest of the
he
match?
is no longer
You're
a
just like
factor.
you and me aren't gonna play anymore.
Yeah.
We're gonna go hang out over here.
You're obviously the best player in this,
Yeah.
in this match right
Yeah,
now.
just take
Guess what?
You're done.
You're coming with me.
You're out.
just drop him on a tower. Wait, you know, have him wait there for the rest of the game. Put him in timeout.
You know,
But not even
Gandalf
like,
in
but like
Lord
not
of the
even give
Rings.
him the chance to like, you know, suicide or anything. He's just
stuck on
just
you.
stuck
he's
with you.
Stuck with you. Wherever you decide to go, he goes too.
No, actually, no. There's a meter, the stamina bar.
Okay, okay,
that,
okay.
That basically,
smart.
yeah, you can't hold him forever.
What we were talking about was clearly a game-breaking thing. So.
Yep.
Oh, you're on fire.
Dude, you're
I'm
wet.
getting owned. I mean, the QA testers play this game more than I do at this point, so
They're not phased by the creepy galloping
You know?
of your Pterosaurus.
Dude, it's like a gargoyle, man. I love it.
No,
Like
it's,
very primate-like too. I like it.
Can they pick up anything other like bombs or barrels or anything? On
No,
the
but
map
there
that you
was
drop?
okay. So the original idea, as ridiculous as it sounds, and our fans are gonna probably hate me for this, but the idea was like a pick up raptors. And I can just picture like a raptor
my
like
God.
wagging his tail,
Oh
like
my
wagging his
God.
tail as you're carrying him around and dropping him in the battle.
like-
I'm gonna airdrop
I'm gonna
raptors
airdrop
into the
every-
fight.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much. But we kind of steered away from that. But never know.
You're like, hey, that's too ridiculous
That's right.
for our dinosaur.
How much ridiculous is too ridiculous, though? You know.
No, you gotta. You know what? You do have to find a limit. All right,
So
let's
good.
get out of here.
So good.
God, I gotta try to.
Oh, you're stuck in the bunker.
Here we go. Here we
Here
go.
we go.
Oh yeah.
So
I
that
got
guy
him?
is just helpless right now.
Oh,
right?
dude, he's done. Let's see. I'm gonna mess around. Just
Who just tried to fire a
net gun at me.
net at you?
Oh,
no, he
yes.
survived. No, you got him.
Oh, you
Didn't survive that fall. I didn't get the kill though, but we'll hopefully change
got the
that.
moral victory. in that
Yes. I got proof. It's gonna be.
I don't
there,
think-
There he is.
I don't think there's such a thing as dinosaur morality. I don't think they operate by those sort of rules.
I love he's just chilling. I like to
Yeah.
actually lower him down in front of a Rex and just kind of tease a little bit.
one. Like this is about to happen. Check it out.
Oh,
Oh, there we
there
go.
it is.
There we go. That was teamwork. That was all
Teamwork.
planned out.
Just an
All
alley-oop.
planned. The old 1-2.
All right, let's see here.
Can you also just like spear dudes?
Yes, I can just start pecking them and stuff, fly by, hit and run. Now one thing is...
So we've got 5 different dinosaur classes in this to like parody with the
I know, as
human
much
side.
as we love this class.
Yeah, I know, I'll switch it out.
Well,
I'm just waiting to get killed here. I don't know what's happening. Now they don't want to kill me. Oh, there it is. There it is.
So I guess my question is though, like, how much really intense fighting was there over what the 5 dinos were going to be?
Honestly, not much at all. I mean,
I know someone's just like, you know,
Right.
Brontosaurus motherfucker.
Where's my
I know it's not even a real dinosaur.
I'm at the teabagging.
Oh,
you guys,
oh.
very important, very important. To answer your question, I mean, there's so many dinosaurs out there, but I mean, there's only so much that can actually work as classes. I mean, like Tooth and Claw, right? So the Rex was an obvious choice. The Raptor, like really going into ones that are very popular in main media and culture. But the thing is, there's a lot of dinosaurs that are just way too similar. So it's like maybe they could be skins and stuff, but there's no, like, you can't, like, I don't want to have an Allosaurus and a Rex be 2 separate classes. I mean, well, how much different? I mean, you can walk and bite, you know?
Sure.
But at least like with the Raptor, he's very fast, very platformer-like.
I just say he's very agile. His again, mobility here seems like a big part of the advantage that the dinos have.
Yeah. Like it's very fast. I mean, one thing that's really cool too is you can kind of like third-person camera hide around a corner and kind of look around and grab some guy when he's coming towards you.
So are you always third person as a dino?
Yes, that's correct. I mean, like, you know, you want to, like, for example, like, I mean, you want to see your character. You know, if you're playing as a dinosaur, dude, you want to see him shredded.
Oh yeah, no,
you don't want to see like these retarded hands in front just kind of moving around.
You don't know what I want to see. Now that you mentioned it, that sounds awesome. Just the little tiny dino arm.
Have like a camera in the middle of the neck. Where else would it go?
You have to have one of the where it's like the inside of the mouth cam, so it's just the teeth lining the outside of the frame.
Yeah, we've got a copy of Trespasser in the back. If you guys want to look at that, we can figure some shit out here.
We'll save a game like Trespasser for the story mode when we get to that point.
Now it seems like the best strategy for the humans is definitely to sort of clump up together and watch each other's backs.
Absolutely. I mean, like when you're playing as a dinosaur, you just kind of feel like a badass by default, where you just don't really use as much teamwork as you should. As a human, you feel so vulnerable. You want to pair up as much as you can.
That should be in the description for the dinosaur class. Feel badass by default.
There it is. I think we lost that one.
Let's get one more match going here. And so, how many maps do we have in the game right now?
There's going to be 2 for the beta, but we're looking at launching with 5. But that could always, you know, that's always subject to change. We'll see what happens.
Sure.
Definitely no less than 5, though. I mean, like, the more we develop this game, the easier levels are getting for us. Sure. Oh, back to humans. Okay.
So what's this class here? He's got a chainsaw on his flamethrower.
Absolutely. We need something just completely out there. I mean, if you're going to be on an island fighting dinosaurs, what's better than a chainsaw and a flamethrower?
Actually,
maybe a helicopter to get away.
I was just going to say.
Maybe a helicopter,
A boat. Yeah, I was going to go with boat.
I don't know, fresh water, a radio.
Tic Tacs, you know. All right, so these are his
anti-malaria medication.
Instant grenades.
A giant meteor.
Yeah.
How did you know their
weakness? When I first loaded this up, and I actually got into the human side before I got into the dinosaur stuff, and I ended up picking this class, and so I was like, my very first exposure, my first-hand exposure to Primal Carnage
setting
was
everything on fire.
The flamethrower with the chainsaw attached. I'm like, all right, this game's, I get it. I know where this game's coming from.
I mean, like, if you notice our characters, we didn't want to have like too much craziness in the characters. You know, we don't have like big space armor, mohawk kind of guys. So this is like the only guy we kind of went with that was a little bit crazy. You know,
it'd be great
out there
if the vegetation all just went up as soon as you first shot that.
People would go around the level just doing that.
Just one shot and the entire place everybody dies.
It'd just be like any game of Far Cry 2, just setting everything on fire. This is on fire, that's on fire.
Nobody play. Wow. Okay.
Whoa! He did a little somersault.
All right, now go hide inside him.
Yeah.
Even T-Rexes are susceptible to ragdoll.
So I take it there's no friendly fire then? It looks like
no, there's not.
You're setting a lot of people on fire. Oh no!
I just got blinded from that spit.
The spitters here. That's both gross and unhygienic.
See, I'm taking damage over time from moving. But I'll see if I can do badly so I can switch characters for you guys here.
Fight some dinos.
You know, if you need somebody to do badly, I can come over there and switch out with you.
Oh,
I can get killed really quick.
there's a big guy.
I gotta say, I really want to see, before this is over, we gotta see the T-Rex in action.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Rex.
I feel like that's a must.
Oh,
Oh, look at him.
Oh, he's got a man in his mouth!
Totally chopped
He stomped you to death. This is fantastic.
He was eating one guy, he was stopping another guy. Instantly feel like a bat.
All right, here we go.
God damn it.
Comes the big bad boy. No, he's a little slow.
I got a question for everyone here.
Those
Yeah.
tiny arms.
It's 2012.
yes. Where,
Alright.
where are your dinosaurs?
Okay.
How is it that we are just now getting to this point of having
I'm
the
applauding that.
T-Rex in the team-based first-person shooter?
I have. That's a question I've been wondering for a long time. I mean, people say, man, it's a genius concept. It's actually pretty simple. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really is. It's
Simple
bone
concept.
stupid. It's very obvious, and yet somehow we got this far without it. God bless you guys for rectifying.
We should be complaining at this point that there are too many T-Rexes in our team-based shooter
Yeah,
game.
it should be like the Call of Duty, like, it's nothing
oh my
but
gosh.
dinosaur versus human
Another-
first-person shooter.
There's
Not
another
again.
T-Rex.
Not another one. Dinosaurs become.
The
big
T-Rex
zombies.
was shitty, but the story was really good. In that
Yeah,
one,
it's
so.
really-
Maybe they'll set
Really
it in
profound.
this one they'll set in a post-modern, 15 minutes in the future military setting. Well, something.
Well, this
I hear this next one, they're not even gonna have dinosaurs in it at all.
What?
Like, why even make it?
Just name it Carnage.
Fight that guy! Fight that guy! Fight that guy! Fight that guy!
Chomp!
Oh!
Chomp! Chomp!
Yes!
And ran him over.
Oh, you're on fire! That's a problem. I don't care how badass a T-Rex you are.
Getting rocked. All right, the Carnotaurus, the community's favorite one.
Why is that the case?
I don't know, but I mean, it's something like they've been like bugging us about doing, and we figured, hey, you know what? They've been supporting our game, so why not put it in there?
What? Does he even have arms? Or are they just the tiniest
Are
arms?
they-
They're just
the
like
tiniest
kind of like
arms?
glued to his body.
That is really disturbing.
Surprisingly, I mean, like this is
pencil
as accurate as we could get to Carnotaurus. I mean, some dinosaurs are just kind of naturally goofy.
Oh, there's one of
There's
those
that
flares.
flare. There it is.
Oh, that's a problem.
See if we can bite him first.
And this is a real dinosaur.
This is the real deal. Yep.
Yep,
Well,
they
no, it's-
performance
it's a-
captured
yeah.
this dinosaur.
It's a video game dinosaur.
What?
These aren't real.
I take this mic off.
We brought real dinosaurs back.
Just for this,
Just
for this purpose. I feel like that
Needed-
net's not
it
doing
needed to be
anything.
Oh, you've been netted. So,
Yeah,
so
I can't move my arms.
I know.
Oh no! I feel so constrained.
Yeah, I just charge them, knock them flying. Faster I go, the more damage you do, and the more faster they fly back.
So this guy's just all about just ramming
Yeah,
speed.
just ramming people and causing chaos.
And like you said, biting.
You don't want to be teabagged by him though. I mean, the raptor, it's okay, but getting teabagged by this Carnotaurus can be really something else.
Giant
Yeah,
dinosaur.
we talked earlier about how like one of the best strategies for the humans was to like clump up and stay together, and it seems like this dinosaur is just perfect for wrecking all of those
getting-
carefully laid plans.
Tearing through them.
People are camping in a corner or something.
Barrel through them all.
All right, so I just sent him flying. All right, so as you saw before with the net gun, I got netted. That's one of our favorite classes on the human side is he has that net gun where he can net dinosaurs and basically immobilize them in place and take his knife out and just start one shot killing them, which is always satisfying to do. I mean, like if you shoot the net at the T-Rex, obviously he doesn't stop, but what happens is his mouth gets caught with the net and he tries to open it up and he can't, so he can't bite you, so you basically immobilize his main ability. Ooh, so he went flying.
So I know that the diplomatic answer here is to say that they're all fun in their own way, but everyone has to have a favorite. Ashton, who is your go-to dino?
Ooh, the raptor.
You like the raptor? You like the speed?
I have to admit, the raptor is my. Well, here's the thing, right? I mean, like when I'm like in a development meeting or something, I mostly spend a lot of time just in the game, just kind of jumping around as a raptor or flying around as a Tyrannosaurus, because just the movement feels so good, and it's so fun just to move around and run around as a dinosaur. Mm-hmm. But again, like they all have the same control system, but you have to strategize differently. I like the Raptor because he's the most well-rounded. You know, you do a lot of fun stuff with him.
So are you guys doing anything with any sort of persistence, or is this just, you know, jump in and play? Is that the philosophy here?
Pretty much jump in and play. I mean, right now, since it's pre-beta, we don't have the win-loss screens in there. You know, the end of round scoreboards. We're still implementing that.
Okay.
But I mean, again, like right now, just focus on the foundation, as I was saying. So it's really just jump in and play, at least for the beta. But there will be wins and loses, of course.
So we are pre-beta right now.
Correct.
When are you guys going into beta?
It's still to be determined, but I can say real soon.
Real soon.
If
look for the
UI
beta.
works out.
Is there a place people can go to look for that information so that when it is in beta they can get in on that, get all that detail?
Yes, yeah, we'll make sure we have everything posted up and ready to go for everybody. I hit the wrong class.
Will that be on the? You got a website? Give us an address. Give us something.
Yep, www.primalcarnage.com.
That works.
And right on the front page is a beta sign up section there, so people can already start signing up for the beta.
Fantastic.
And of course, they follow on Twitter and Facebook. We hopefully posting some beta keys there as soon as we launch.
Well, thank you for bringing your fucking insane dinosaur fighting game to us here today, Ashton.
Absolutely, man. Oh,
Maxwell, thanks for coming across the floor and
Thank you
joining
for
us
dragging me across the hall to show me these
I know,
dinosaurs.
by your long curly hair.
Dinosaurs, not dragons. Go ahead and get it right.
And fuck you, Vinny.
Talking about Neos
Technically, we could put a dragon in here. That's actually the running
DLC.
joke.
That's the DLC pack.
That's the running joke at the you know, in the team is like one of the QA testers won't know when we spawn a dragon here. Like, what the hell is that thing? You know.
Just call it, you know, Dragonosaurus. No, it's real, man. That is.
We did that. We did that with the T-Rex. Actually, we didn't tell the testers we put them in the game, and all of a sudden they started playing. They just spawned as a T-Rex. They're like, what the fuck is that?
To avoid any more terrible wordplay, I am now shutting this quick look down.
Okay.
Thanks everyone for joining us here today. And once again, primalcarnage.com. You can find beta sign up information there soon. Ashton, thanks for coming by.
Absolutely. Thank you.